Well, we're setting things up. Hi guys. So before I start, I just had like a couple quick things that I wanted to say, so I probably won't have time. And I'll help me try and go off. So for those of you who were here, my glasses are already going up just a little bit. Those of you who were here 4 years ago, when APO existed, our freshman year, we were obviously disbanded at the end of the year, and we had our senior Guerrilla at the Buddy Call Pavilion, and then I thought we were going to have it there this year, and I was like, cool, what a weird, full circle moment to have my senior Guerrilla in a really weird year at the same place where it was my freshman year, in a weird way, and then that didn't happen, and now it's here. Which weirdly works better for my personal arc, don't know about y'all, but it works for me. Because 3 years ago, about this time, I stood in this exact spot on the stage, and I told all of Psi Omega that I am bisexual. And it was at the last Guerrilla before we got disbanded. It was at November Guerrilla, and then a few days later we went like that. That was cool. But it's a weird full circle moment because my senior Guerrilla this year is going to be some pieces from a chapbook that I wrote about the journey of me realizing that I am bisexual, that I started writing for a class project last year that became a lot more than that because I don't know how to not do anything. So that is what this is. But before I start that, I just wanted to say thank you all so very much. Whether or not you were here in that room cheering for me when I did that act, whether you were one of the people back here who was helping me with this act, or whether you did not go here yet, or you did not even know you were going to come here yet, that's fine, because you're here now, whether you're watching the video later, don't care, thank you so much, because you are a huge part of who I am today, and why I am as comfortable with who I am as I am now. So I just wanted to say thank you very much, and please enjoy this. Perfect. Selections from a chapbook by Anna Fanning. Violent.
Adjective. Using or involving physical force intended to hurt, damage, or kill someone or something.
Especially of an emotion or unpleasant or destructive natural force. Very strong or powerful.
Of a color, vivid.
Something done with great purpose and strength.
My father once told me that I love people violently. That when I love someone, everything else in my life falls to the wayside. They become the most important thing in my life. I prioritize my love for someone above the love that I have for myself. That the love I have for someone is so vivid that you can see it radiating off of me. You can see me pushing myself into territory that I cannot survive in simply to be able to be there for them. I love like a natural disaster. I leave nothing behind, least of all myself.
Violent.
To exist unabashedly. To create a whirlwind wherever you go, to reach for the end goal no matter the cost.
Jennifer.
Written March 2014.
I don't know who I'm meant to be, or where I'm going, or how I'll get there, but I've only had 14 years to figure it out. Sometimes it's like I'm spinning.
Spinning. Dizzy.
But I can never tell if I'm the one spinning. Maybe it's the world, not me.
Drumming. Beating. Hammering. Thrashing.
Behind a door in my mind. It's a room not familiar to sunlight, deep and wide and dark, where I push all the things I don't want to think about. This time, it's a bit harder to keep the door shut, because now there are brown eyes as deep as the room itself, taking up the space, framed by pale skin, red lips, and a bright smile, topped with a brown messy bun, a plaid button-up shirt, a dress with butterflies mid-flight, rosy pink cheeks, and black buffalo heel shoes, which ordinarily would be fine, but it's not natural for me to notice anymore.
Sinful.
Wrong.
Freakish.
Disgusting.
So I pretend, but sadly, the room has once again become full, spilling from the door, coursing through me, trying to escape until finally it flows out of my pen. Then I empty again, back to the beginning, wondering, who am I? Lost until I get there, like the butterfly.
Hey,
And her.
who is that? I
I've
think
seen
I might recognize her. She's in my class, right? Yeah.
We sit next
We
to each
have
other.
a period together. She's looking at me. She's looking at me. She's still looking at
How long
me.
have I been looking at him? He's looking
Why
at
is
me.
she looking
He's
at me?
looking at me.
Why am I looking at her? Why are they looking at us? Look away, 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 look away. Am I gay?
Am I gay?
Why are they
I can't
still
stop
looking
looking
at
at
me?
me. Why are they still looking at me?
Men and women
can't
can't just be friends.
There's
There is
always
always something more.
Two figures on top of a cake
One a foot taller than the other.
with shorter hair.
Will you two be on the same check?
Are you siblings or are you dating?
How is your girlfriend?
How is your boyfriend? How long have you been together?
There's no way the two of you aren't dating.
I love you. But there is more than one type of love.
Kitchen table. The dining room table in my apartment used to sit in my family's house. We got my grandmother's old table when she got too sick to walk up and down the stairs of her house. She moved into a condo. Her long, round, shiny dining room table, the one where we had Easters, Thanksgivings, Christmases, birthdays,
Funeral reception?
is sitting in my childhood home now. The old, square, sturdy table that had sat in our house for so long was taken apart, transported in our van, and now sits in my dining room. There's enough room for four if I move it away from the wall. But I live by myself, so I usually sit alone.
Mom?
Dad, sister.
Me. The times I remember the most clearly sitting at that table are the times where 2 chairs were filled. 2 chairs full. 2 a.m. 3 days before Christmas. 4 weeks since I knew. Mom is standing up to go to bed.
Mom is standing up to leave.
Mom, I have a girlfriend.
He looks at me with his sleepy eyes suddenly wide open.
There in the kitchen, he's sleeping still. Chair full. Mom is standing.
He looks at me. Then she sits back down.
2 chairs full. 2 chairs full. 2 p.m. 3 days before spring break ends. 4 months since I knew. Dad and I are eating lunch.
Mom and sister.
Are in their rooms,
On the phone.
Doing homework.
miles away from their seats at the table.
Dad will love me no matter what.
But I don't know how he will react.
Dad will love you no matter what.
But it might take him some time.
Dad will love you no matter what.
It's taking hard for him.
2 chairs full.
He stands to wash his plate.
I speak before I can regret my words. Dad, But before I can even begin, I start to cry.
He stands confused, eyes wide, asking you if I'm
I
okay.
tell him yes, but I have a girlfriend.
The silence is heavy. One chair full.
Then slowly he sits back down. He cries too. 2 chairs full.
I sit in my apartment, at my dining room table, 2 a.m., 2 years since I knew. 1 chair full.
Dad.
Sister.
Me. 1 chair full, but I know I am never full.
Being a bisexual woman in love with a woman is knowing that the safety is in her arms. Knowing that home is wherever she is. It is words whispered over yawns, smiles over morning coffee, failed attempts at flipping pancakes, falling in love with the way that she touches her hair, the shape of her name in my phone, the cadence of her sentences. Noticing small things. She always comes to complete stillness at every stop sign when she's driving. Even in empty neighborhoods in the middle of the night. Christmas lights reflecting in her eyes as blue as the sky in the fabric. of her skirt. Passion burning my lungs, hands squeezed through tears, laughter until my stomach hurts. But as I laugh, I am weighed down by the knowledge that the world may never love us the way I love her. The feeling of not being human enough to fit into what people want. The erasure of my freedoms, my comfort, my security. Being a bisexual woman in love with a I cannot feel without expectations.
Being a bisexual woman in love with a man is knowing that home is in his arms, knowing that safety is wherever he is. It is smiling through yawns, gentle words over morning coffee, burns cookies and laughter. Falling in love with the way he touches his hair, the shape of his name, and follow the cadence of his sentences, noticing the small things. He always takes a long, deep breath right before he tells me that he loves me, even though he said it 100 times before. Shop window lights reflecting in his eyes, forest green and full of light and love. Passion burning my lungs, hands squeezed through tears, laughter until my stomach hurts. But as I laugh, I am weighed down by the knowledge that the community may never love me the way I love him. The feeling of not being queer enough to fit into what people expect. The erasure of my identity, my experiences, my struggles. Being a bisexual woman in love with him. I cannot feel without expectations.
Read at Psi Omega's monthly Guerrilla Theater event, March 2018.
Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anna Penny. I'm a freshman and a member of APO, and I am bisexual. I realized I was bisexual 4 years ago, in the second semester of my freshman year of high school, but I didn't actually admit to myself that I was bi in November of 2017. So in celebration of the fact that I am finally happy with who I am, and I just met my dad over spring break, now my whole immediate family knows, I wanted to talk about this cool thing that stuck out to me over the past 4 years and realized that I was bi. Some moments that felt important, but I couldn't identify why, and now, looking back, I can. I was a freshman in high school. There was a girl in my English class who I thought was just beautiful. She was a somewhat close friend of mine, but for some reason she was different than anyone else I had ever met. This was about the first time that I discovered how much I loved theater, and I was working on a show that she was in an ensemble of. We spent a lot of time together, and I started trying to identify some of the feelings I had for her. I found this recently in a little book. I wrote it back in 2014. We were 14. Or I even knew there was a word for bisexual.
It's always different. There are some days where all I can imagine is her with me. I see us in a small apartment in New York, 20-something years old. We laugh and we smile and our eyes light up and we look at each other and we always wear our hair pulled back and messy laugh. There's a little girl there too. She's small but energetic, with piercing blue eyes and black hair. She can't be more than 4 years old. She runs around a small apartment and we chase her. Excited, she squeals as we follow her. She is sweet and innocent and happy. Of course, her huge brown eyes are glowing with joy as she chases the little girl around, and I can't help but marvel at how beautiful and amazing she is. Sometimes the little girl is not there. Sometimes it's just the two of us sitting in a small house or walking. We walk so many places, and we always hold hands. There are so many places to walk, so many places to explore, and we do it all together. Her hair is curled, braided, straightened, pulled back into a bun. She wears t-shirts, flowing floral blouses, a sundress, jeans, leggings, boots, sandals, Converse. She always changes, yet she is the same. We are always us.
Jennifer, Reese.
Sunset.
I stand in the kitchen with my parents drinking a glass of wine.
Even though my 21st birthday isn't for another few months.
And eating the 7-layer dip we just made together. I look absentmindedly out the window over the sink and see the sun setting beyond the glass. My glass of wine is hitting me and the colors take my breath away. I don't say anything. I just put on my shoes and a cardigan, run out the back door. The fence on the side of the house is locked, but I want to get to the street, so I take a lap around the house. I almost lose my footing.
Because I really am such a lightweight.
But soon I am standing in the middle of the street, looking at the colors sweeping across the skyline. I stand and breathe in the cold air. I take out my phone for a picture.
They're never as good as the real thing.
But I want my partner to see it, because he loves clouds and I wish he were here with me. I like thinking about how we're looking at the same sun, even if he's 6 hours away. I take the pictures, breathe in the cold air, stand, feel alive.
In the midst of times where feeling alive is a memory.
I walk back inside. My parents are looking at the sun out the window above the sink.